Welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Just ignore him.
No, don't just ignore me. I'm very important.
Long time no see. How is everyone?
I still can't see them.
Well, I feel like I can. How is everybody? We'll give it a few minutes for everyone to jump in. So if you aren't watching this, it's not live anymore. You might want to skip forward a couple of minutes. I see Stacey's here, Gina's here already, and Lisa. A few people are already jumping in. So welcome, hello. It's been way too long.
Hi, Gina.
But I am excited because tonight we have our masculine release, and we've got some really cool stuff going on.
Feeling very masculine. Good.
Oh boy.
Good stuff. I can do masculine.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long evening.
Yep.
Hello. Hey, Carrie's here. Lisa's here. Michelle is here. Wendy, Lola. Hello, everyone. Yes, we've missed you too. Hey, Alicia, Amanda. The whole crew is here. Jay is here.
Oh, cool.
Everyone is coming in.
We can remember. Is this the first live since Creativation?
Well, I did that fake live that you messed up. Didn't premiere it. God knows what happened.
Yeah, what happened?
It was supposed to be a premiere, so you could
chat
like this.
I was told it would go out automatically. I don't think it did. I don't think anybody ever saw it.
Well, they did. We got lots of views on it, but anyway, whatever it is. So anyway, so hello. I am back. Greg has been here the whole time.
I have.
I am back.
So we should probably run through the past couple of weeks.
I went for, we had Creativation, as you all saw, which was amazing.
It was brilliant.
Then we had I had 3 days at home. Then I left for Hawaii and I did nothing for an entire week. Got really bored.
Yeah, I had to stay home and go to work, but you know.
Finished?
Yeah, it was one sentence.
Okay. And then I flew to England. I did 2 days on Hochanda.
I didn't get to go there either, by the way. I also had to stay home and work again.
The smallest violin playing the saddest
It's quite a big violin. When you get 2 weeks, one in Hawaii and one in London, and I'm sat at home as per normal.
Anyway, and then Tony just threw me off. Then, then I went to London for 4 days. Yeah, whatever. Then I went to London for 4 days and we went to Queen Victoria's tea room.
Was that nice?
It was lovely.
I didn't get to go there.
You got married there.
Oh, yeah, I did get to go there.
And we went to the Shard and I had.
Was that nice?
It was lovely.
I didn't get to go there.
We had a porn star martini, which is a passion fruit martini.
What's it called?
And a porn star martini.
Why is it called a porn star martini?
But it's the thing to have in Europe. Anyway, and then you get it in like an acrylic.
Is that a bit like a blowjob?
No.
There's a cocktail called a blowjob. It's a little black thing with a white bit on top.
Anyway, Gregory, can we stop and keep this PG, please? Anyway, it has an acrylic shard, and you open the door, and dry ice comes out. It was really cool. Do you not see the pictures on Facebook? No, okay.
I did. I saw Anita's post. It did look like a fantastic cocktail. Actually, it was really fun.
Yes. So we did that, and then we went to the British Museum, which is my favorite place in the world. We're now going to have a British Museum inspired stamp collection because it's one of my favorite museums ever. Is the British Museum. And
don't steal it like us Brits did for the whole content of the British Museum.
Thank you.
That joke is not wasted on us. Tilly, you ready?
Anyway, we did other stuff too.
Tilly's she's not willing to come in.
You can see her arm right there. Anyway, so that's that. I am back.
Are you ready for bed?
Go do your water and stuff.
Everyone's
saying hi. Can you say hi?
You don't water?
Yeah. Mom. Can I go in your bed for a few minutes?
Yes. I'll come and see you in a bit, okay?
Right.
Can I use your Hey Siri thing?
Yes.
Yay! Yeah! I'll make water for you too.
All right, thank you, Tilly.
Thank you, Tilly. Yes. Oh, and I did have, someone said about a forget-me-not frappe. It was amazing. It tasted like orange sherbet. That's what it reminded me of.
What, not coffee?
No, a frappuccino. It was like a fruity frappuccino. It was really good. Anyway, and then I got back on Sunday. And ever since, it's kind of been a bit of a hot mess. So you will have to excuse us today. We are both struggling a little bit. Maddie is in hospital. She's okay, but it's going to be a long road to recovery. So we're both kind of struggling a lot to keep going. We're not allowed to be with her or anything because of COVID and all those kinds of things. So we're kind of flying blind. We're trusting in the doctors, and they've been amazing.
They have been.
They have been amazing.
She'll be all right. Nothing super.
So anyway,
she'll be okay.
So just bear with us. We're doing our best. It's a bit of a hot mess around here. I just got back from my trip, and then this has happened. So all those kinds of things. So anyway, we are here with a new release. It is the masculine. It's called Hit the Road, and it's called that because Greg and I both love cars. So it is inspired by that as well. So let's go and take a look. The first one I want to show you is one I wanted Greg to be here to show you these two because they're really cool. So this one is called Distressed Plaid. We didn't get this out to the design team in time because there was a rubber shortage, but I'm going to stamp it out for you so you can all see what it looks like because this one is super cool. Like as I ink it up, you can start to see what's coming out. Isn't this cool?
It is cool.
I nearly saved it for Mr. Maker, but then I figured I liked it too much.
Do you mean said what? That's not how it works.
It kind of is.
So this is a masculine release that is not part of Mr. Maker.
Correct.
But
look, you get. Isn't that cool?
I really like that.
I really love this background.
So could you like double stamp that with like red and blue or something to get like a?
Yeah, you could, or you could use pens on it, and then you get this one. I notice I never actually use acrylic blocks.
Why is that? Why do you not use them?
I just don't. Like, these are really cool background images. So this is called Distressed Plaid. And there is a whole new collection on the website. I'm going to put the link down here. And then I'll drop links for other stuff in a second.
No, not now.
So you've got like this stippled, and then you've got the stone, and then you've got the distressed plaid. So you get all three of those white rubber stamps in the set. I'm going to get you the link. Give me a second.
These are really cool. I really like these.
They're cool, aren't they? So there's the link to it.
As ever with the rubber, they're all literally homemade in our garage by us.
So yeah, so this is stamp set number 1. This is called Distressed Plaid. That's really, really cool. So that one is available. So it's kind of like a little bit of an oversized 6x8 stamp set. I didn't bring in.
And you're using what? Everglades ink for this one?
I used Everglades ink just because I think it's a really nice
I like Everglades.
color. Like, look how nice that looks. It's lovely green.
I want to do that in like, you know that shirt I've got? The
I do know the shirt.
Yeah. I want to do it.
Do you want to do that on Mr. Maker Monday and then use some of your other stuff over the top?
Yeah, okay.
Because by then I can actually pull out the stuff we need.
Okay.
Right now I don't have it to hand. We need a bucket for dirties. Just look, there's one there. One there.
I'm looking on it. It's got a laptop in it.
Of course it does.
A laptop in the bin bucket. Where do I put the bin bucket?
Just put it down there, and then we'll. This is usually Maddie's job, so it's now going to become Greg's job.
Hey!
All right.
Fine.
And then the next stamp set we have for you is it's called Dear Dad. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
So you've got a tree background. So if you got your ColourPop box, you already got this one here. But the really cool thing about it is, one moment, please. There it is. There is a paper pack that goes with it called Beautiful Skies. And this is why it's cool.
That is cool.
Do you
This
know
is
how
like
this
a whole
works?
new thing for us.
Have
I
you
don't know
seen
how it
this?
works. I have seen them seen us printing them, obviously.
Let me pick one that I really like. I'm going to use this one. So this is the paper pack. Okay.
They're double-sided, but you get two of each.
You get 2 of each, and so you've got like 12 sheets in here. So the idea is,
It's blatantly going to fall off that thing.
oh, it's going to be fine. Okay, so we're going to do this. Can we zoom out a bit, Greg? Because it's kind of a bit snug.
Zoom out of it. How's that?
That's good. I don't know. I can never figure this out. Okay, so we're going to take our paper pack and put this in like this. And I still can't pick up my magnets ever. All right, so we're going to start off
I don't know why I don't use the other.
I know, I should. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to use a little bit of Everglades. I'll drop some links in a second for you. I have no idea where Smusher is. It's just not happening today, Greg, okay?
Smusher, I saw one somewhere.
So first of all, you can do this. Now think of that just as a card. Like already you could be done at this point.
That is really cool.
Isn't that cool?
Just
so your background and
and
everything is blended for you. And you can do that and off you go. Or you can keep going.
I don't know where your smushers have gone either.
I saw one earlier. I just don't know where it went.
I found some of my camera gear though.
Yeah, I found that the other day. I was wondering why it was still in here. But this one.
All right, I'm going to pop out Tactility and smusher.
Actually. So if I was now going to do this one, I would heat emboss the next layer. But as I don't have any of my heat embossing stuff right here, I'm just going to use a second piece of the paper for you to see.
Smusher. BRB, won't be long.
Okay. Okay, so next, you just go down here. Hey, Tasha. And there, if I just, like, you have to be imaginative that I've cut this down. There is your pre-done background. Like, how cool is that? And you can use this with any of the stamp and stencil silhouettes that we've had in the past. But this is this month's one. So hopefully you really enjoy playing around with this because it makes super easy, quick cards. And you can heat emboss on this. You know, you can do anything you want on it. But the idea is that they are just ready to go, easy, gorgeous cards. And as I say, you can use this, you know, like with the cabin in the woods. You can use it with peaceful pasture. You can use this with any of your silhouette stamps that you've collected already to make an instant background. Because I love beautiful backgrounds, but I don't always have the time to, you know, sit and blend them or any of those things. So I wanted to give a solution that was quick and easy. So that would be it. So let me drop you some links for a second. I'm just going to peel this out of here. So, of course, you could, you know, layer this and also stamp another row of trees in the background. And that's the idea is you can add that together. So you get both of these stamps in that paper pack as well. So let me grab those links for you. So Beautiful Skies is the paper. And then the Dear Dad is your stamp and stencil. And that one is right here. Yeah. And we print them all in-house. So isn't that cool? They literally get printed on the other side of this wall. So it's really, really cool. All right. So that is your Dear Dad and your Beautiful Skies paper. And you get a ton of different backgrounds in there. So I've got them all here so you can see. You've got, you know, like the one I used. You've got ones that are more kind of lakey. So like you could use Cabin in the Woods on this.
Did you miss me?
Both of these, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
This one would look gorgeous. Imagine doing Peaceful Pasture over this. It would be great.
I love these. Have you? I've never seen these before.
Nope, I've never seen anyone do this. Like the whole, as I was saying, like I love ink blending, but sometimes you don't have time or the energy to do it.
Right.
And like to ink blend this isn't that easy. But look, this is the one so we did the tree line and then I did the Dear Dad on here.
Oh, I love
you could
that.
even heat emboss them, you know, and do an extra layer, or you could stamp some trees in the background here. You know, like a different layer, and then heat emboss on top.
Yeah.
Like you can use this so many different, and you don't have to use it with the paper. It's just the idea, you know.
That's really cool. Soon to be copied by literally everybody else.
Probably.
because that's how it works. You invent something cool, everybody else just copies it.
But you just go with the flow. Anyway, so next up I have, let's do the cool accessories. Greg loves this stuff. So this is Fairy Fluff.
Yeah, so this is a new color.
This is a new color. It's called Moscow Mule. Look at this. It's like, it's exactly, it reminded me of the cocktail. That's why we did that. Because it's got that like coppery, gingery appearance, but there's bits of grey in
like
it
grey,
too.
blue kind of.
Yeah, it's really so cool colors.
And you can make that into like paper, can't you?
Yes.
It's one of the ways to use it.
I think we have a tutorial coming up in Crafter Party, which is in 3 weekends time. So this weekend is Mother's Day. The following weekend I'm in Phoenix. Yes, I've told you this like God knows how many times.
Oh, crap. Okay.
And then the weekend after is Crafter Party, and there is only 3 tickets left. There are 3 boxes.
To Crafter Party.
To Crafter Party, and we ship them tomorrow. So
if any last minute people want to come to Crafter Party,
you go to jointhecrafterparty.com.
Jointhecrafterparty.com.
Yes.
So that's easy. There's only 3 spaces left.
There's only 3 boxes.
Do we only do? So we don't do like a non-box ticket option?
No, we used to do that, and then it wasn't very popular, so people didn't like it, so we did that.
Okay.
So yeah, so there is your link to your Moscow Mule.
So Craft Party weekend. That's the whole weekend of crafting, right?
Yes.
What was that?
The empty tote. You just put it here too.
Why do I need another one?
Because one's for clean and one's for dirty.
Yeah.
Okay. We also have a new color of gems. They are called Morning Dew. And these were in your color pop boxes if you've got one. They're like a really grey pewter kind of color.
They're awesome.
So you can see.
And the picker poker tool is perfect for working with those, right? Because you can use the wax end to.
Yes, nothing is here, Greg. Nothing. Just accept that I have not unpacked from Creativation. So they are Morning Dew gems. And
there's a picker poker tool.
I'm getting links. Oh yeah.
So the wax end of a picker poker tool is exactly built for handling those sorts of things. You can pick them up with the wax end. I was going to demonstrate for you, but Alex
already
has
took
put them
it away.
away.
Yeah, I already
Thanks,
took
Alex.
It away. You're welcome. Okay, Greg doesn't know about this, but I have to share this. So when I was in England at Hedgehog, Katie sent me a package of all the stuff I was going to demo and everything. Did you know Tilly made me postcards to go in it?
Oh, did she?
Sorry, I have to apologize. My phone has to stay on in case the doctors call me. Yes, she decorated a Hedgehog Hollow postcard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she did Mum and Tilly.
Oh,
isn't that cool?
So cool?
And then she did this one that she coloured in with Katie. Apparently Katie helped her. And she goes, love you lots like jelly tarts. Good luck. Isn't that so cute?
That's so
but
sweet.
I had samples that went with this, so I put it in the little box with me. I was like, oh, made me really happy. Okay, we also have a new ink colour. Who loves their new ink colour that you got in your colour pop boxes? Those of you who got it.
The colour pop box. What colours are in there?
Well, they'll tell you in a second.
I'm sure they will. Can I see? Do I know what it is?
I don't know. Do you know what it is?
I think I might. I think it might be very similar to our biggest seller. Isn't it the one that we always sold out of? Yeah.
Okay. It is lemon, which
so
is a
cool.
really lovely, luscious kind of color because it's just that perfect shade. So this is lemon. I should have grabbed Yellowstone out. I have no idea.
That's what I was saying about Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Is the one that,
so Yellowstone is a little bit darker, and then you've got English mustard, which is a little bit darker still. So you'll have a really gorgeous trio. This is that like bright in your face yellow. Grab me out.
Can't find anything.
What's in a rainbow water?
Did you switch the front on so people aren't just bored looking at the?
No, stop.
This is your California Love, which is your neon yellow. So you can see kind of the difference. This is much more of that yellowy yellow. So Lemon Sheila came out this month. This is the color pop box that just came out. It had your lemon in it. And I'm going to add some links. So you have the ink pad. And you have the re-inker as well available, so you can do all the fun stuff. Greg's trying to find you the blending trios, but
There's Yellowstone.
woohoo! Look at him
But I
go.
think it's a contaminated one. I think it's one of the prototypes that we were in.
Oh, no,
We do
it's just-
test all our products really well, so we.
So you can see, like,
So what are the ones you want?
English mustard would be good.
We've got less to do.
No,
Hyde Park.
no.
The Hyde Park's kind of yellow.
Please hold.
There's Hyde Park.
I don't want Hyde Park.
Yeah, but if you show them Hyde Park, you'll keep them busy for a little bit.
So you can see that's kind of your green, how that goes into that. This actually looks more greeny on camera. In person, it does not look at all green.
What colour am I looking for again?
English mustard?
Do you want me to just yank one out again?
No, it's fine. So yes, so that's on there. So lemon is your new color. As I say, you have to excuse it because I didn't get a chance to unpack before I left, and then I thought I would have
Is
last
that the
2
latest
days to
excuse
do
for
stuff.
the mess? It's not just that it's always like this. No.
I just haven't had any time. It's kind of been a little bit manic, but it's fine.
But lemon is lovely. It's a really nice one.
It really is.
I do like that one.
Okay. Next up, what stamp set should we do? Oh, let's do this one. You can show that one.
Oh,
And I'll find the samples to go with it.
Okay. So this one I really wanted in the Mr. Maker collection, but I lost the battle because Mr. Maker's kind of new. So this is it. It's a proper sort of masculine styled stamp set, all about transport, cars and stuff. So we've got like the old style car. I don't know if you can see this with the reflection. You got like a front on sort of sports car and then different views. And I love the airplane with the whizzy roundy propeller that actually looks like it's turning, which is really cool. I like that. And the train. And what are the sentiments?
Railway tracks can never take immediate sharp turns, neither can the track of your life. Life is too short to drive boring cars. In your life, you're either a passenger or a pilot. It's your choice. Okay, so I have some samples. So this one's from Amanda. She did a really cool shaker card. And this glitter that's in here is coming out in a minute. You'll see it. But she did that there. And the stencil in the background is called On Paris. It's also in the new release as well. Here is another one. This one is Kim did this one, and she used Stone Age in the background on grey cardstock just to add that bit of texture.
So it looks like a marbled kind of texture.
The happy from Happy
I
Birthday.
like how she did the happy and just did a white and black and offset
Drop
it
shadow,
just slightly,
yeah.
so it gives you a drop shadow. That's a really
this
easy
one
thing
is called
to do.
On
as well.
Track. Let me get you the link. I saw Gina said link, so there you go. Bethany is at a special banquet for her son's band, so that's why she's not here. This is one that Kim did as well. She colored it in and she used one of our older stencils in the background and then the new spotlight circles on here. And this is also from Kim. She used actually Greg's Mr. Maker stamp set in the back there. Do you see all the postmarks?
Oh, there you go.
Ticket to Ride. She did it with clear ink in the background.
Love
and then
that.
this is heat embossed.
Oh, so that's good with that gloss and the texture to it.
Mm-hmm. And she
That's
split
nice.
the sentiment up.
How do you do that? Do you just
Just with masking.
She just mask half stamp. That's clever.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I like that. I like this sort of subtle.
Woohoo!
Every time that goes off, it's an order. So we we give a little woohoo every time an order comes
It
in.
really happens even when we're not live.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need these ones? No. Okay.
All right.
So that is
What's it called?
Stamp
again?
on track, and I just dropped the link for you as well. So, and there are bundles available. Actually, I'll drop those links while I think about it. So we have a full bundle of everything, like gotta have it all. There is also one for those of you who get ColourPop, which I just dropped as well. If you want all of the stamps, you can do that too. And then I'll keep doing the bundles as we go. So that's on track. Next up, this one was inspired by Greg. Okay, this one was inspired by Greg. This is tie one on. So they all go together. So
This
you've
is
got...
not me. This is Dad. This is.
Well, Greg wore a bow tie at our wedding.
I did.
Because he's a bit different. So this is tie one on. So you've got all these different things. So Carrie made this one here, which I love this card. This looks so cool. It almost looks like own pattern paper.
I've got any colour pictures of our wedding.
The one on the front of my phone is our wedding. What's that, Tills?
Can I play on your iPad?
No, not at bedtime.
That one.
Hmm.
And then this one is from Amanda. I love the way it kind of goes through the greens into the blues. It goes all the way down the page. And Carrie also did this one using one of our paper packs. And then it says, it's finally time to celebrate. And she used the well said dies and that on there. So I love how all of these came out. How cool are these three? So many different ways. And you could color it in. You could stamp it on pattern paper and cut it out. You could cut it out and actually make it like 3D. You could turn them into hair bows. They don't just have to be bow ties. You could make them girly and make them into hair bows. So there's tons of things you can do with this one. Again, I'll find the link. Okay. Sandy says, oh my gosh, my daughter's music teacher wears a bow tie every day. He has drawers full of them. I love it. Do love a good bow tie. And what do we have next? Okay, so next up we have a new die. It's called Talk Wordy to Me. So it comes from that same collection under High. It's 2 pieces again as well. So you've got the outline and you've got your main high piece. I know there's a couple of samples over here. It comes on the magnetic sheet and in the envelope, and the envelope has Velcro on it. So
this is really nice packaging, isn't it? I really like that packaging on this.
oh, here's another bow tie. We missed this one.
Oh, I love that. I love the ombre. How cool is that?
Oh, and here's another one. Look at that. I love that in the grayscale. This one's from Kim. Kim samples literally just arrived as we got home from dinner. So I'm grabbing them out as we go.
I just realized the top down's flipped.
Well, I don't know how it actually comes out when people watch it on YouTube, though.
I'll double check, but I think that's flipped. We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is that. But anyway, to go with the high, we have lots of examples here. So here is one using Dahlia Bloom and using some of our splatters and things. So a super feminine kind of grungy, collagey version. We have another version here with a stamp set that's coming in a minute. I love this. This is really cool. And then also look at this gorgeous feminine version with that springtime paper we had before. So there's that one as well. And then who wants a sneaky peek?
At what? At what?
Just something.
Well, what is it? You don't give a hint as to what it is. Well, I think.
Anyone?
I think everybody's
Lisa says yes. So this is a new stamp set that is coming. Alicia, I'm thinking of you. It's called Layering Pansies. It's actually released at Lift Your Spirits. It's not released here. So you'll have to come join me next week for Lift Your Spirits if you want access to this stamp set. But there is that lovely high die as well. I'm going to put the link down there too. So yes, we were on HSN today. I was not there. I actually wasn't due to be home. I flew home early for Maddie. So we had Jen on there. I thought she did a great job, even though HSN kept saying marker forte, but that wasn't Jen's fault. So anyway, so this is, look at this. This is 4 cards using the same die, but they all look totally different.
I love this one with the...
That's really cool, isn't it? But they are all so different.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
So that's the key thing is the high...
the die.
The die set, yeah. High die. There you go.
High die.
Is that what it's
High
called?
die. It's called Talk Wordy to Me.
Talk wordy to me.
Like talk.
I get it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was just making sure.
I understand.
Okay. Would you like to discuss this one?
Oh, the tire treads. I mean, something's coming up. Look at the tire treads. There's a tire tread stencil that we did. I work in the tire industry. I've always been a tire engineer.
Background, so
oh yeah, put a black behind it. There we go. So it's got like a tire tread thing, and then you can put the tire treads across the background of the car with the sports car in front. How awesome is that? I really like that.
Do you?
Yeah.
We couldn't guess.
It's so cool.
Could anyone guess that Craig liked that?
This should so have been a Mr. Maker thing.
Well, it's not. It's the masculine release. We do one every year.
Yes, I know, but I wanted it in Mr. Maker. I might do another one.
So yes, so there is your link to it as well. It's called Laying Down Rubber. And then this is the On Track.
Yep, that's the stamp set that we showed everybody a minute ago.
And it was cut out. It sounds to be Amanda because of the colouring. Yeah, it's Amanda's.
This one with, which guy is it? That one there.
Yeah.
Really
It's called
cool.
Laying Down a Rubber, and it's using the On Track stamp set. I love this, Amanda. It's really cool.
Love that.
Okay.
Awesome. Well done, Amanda, on making that too. That's my favourite.
So now we're on dies. I'm going to give you also the link to the die bundle if you want both of tonight's dies. And I'm now going to just also grab this link. I'm at it. So we have another die. This is the biggest die I think we've ever done.
That's huge.
It's huge, isn't it? So it's called Message in a Bottle. You really like this, don't
Yeah,
you?
of course I really like it. It's a masculine release. It's on it. It's really cool. Can I show people those yet?
So we made 2 examples. Well, I say we. Katie made 2 examples today for me. So here is your beer bottle. So this is bottle number 1. Okay. And she sealed it up. You could, it's not designed to be sealed up. We'll show you that in a second. But to give you an idea, so like it's designed to be a gift box.
Full size.
Okay,
it's like a life size.
I
beer
broke
bottle.
this one she made, so I kind of have to say sorry. Here is another one she made. She used the fizzy stencil, look, to make it look like they were soda pop. And she's like, this is the bubbles where it's bubbling up. She cut this, but I broke it off. Sorry. But look, it opens up. So you've got a gift box. So you can put Father's Day gifts and stuff in there as well. And
awesome.
She even lettered on the side here. Look, it says grape soda.
That's really cool.
How cool is
She loves
that?
grape soda, so she did a grape soda themed bottle.
She did an awesome job.
Yeah.
Like, and she just spent the afternoon. Well, not even that long. I mean, like.
I mean, it's
an
really
hour
easy
doing
to
these.
do. You cut it out in the die, and you're good to go. There you go.
There you go.
Pop it back in.
And there you go. There's your thing. And this is. So I don't know how big it is. It's like. 1, 2.
It's a normal beer
3,
bottle size. It's
4,
like a bottle of beer.
6.
It's exactly like
It's like
life size.
7 inches tall, maybe. But it's perfect. You can put candy in it. You could fold it. It will fold flat. If you put a score line, I worked out earlier when we was doing this with Katie. If you put a score line in the bottom, you can fold it flat to go in an envelope.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So if you do want to send it, you can do that. You just have to put a score line in it. And so it comes with all the pieces, and all the score lines are in here for you as well. So you don't have to do anything. It's literally all done, ready to go. So you've got your top, you've got your bottom, you've got your little cap to go on the top. And also you could just do this bit if you wanted to turn it into like a little pencil pot.
Yeah, you could do like a mug, or
you could also turn this into a crayon for a teacher gift.
Oh yeah,
Wouldn't that be cool?
You could
You can make it a pencil or a crayon because it would
like
just
that.
look like this.
That's cool, yeah.
So you could do it upside down and turn it into a teacher gift.
Or if you had a
Great
little
for
boy,
the
you could make it into
holidays.
like a rocket.
You could do it for a baby shower, a bridal shower, wedding favors. Like you could do tons of stuff with this. And there is a stamp set to go with it. I'm not sure where in the box Katie put it, but we'll get to it in a second. Oh, I see it. I'll get it. Hang on. Hang on. One moment, please. So there is a stamp set to go with it, which is called Best Pop. Oh, I'll drop the link to the die for you. Let's play Spin the Bottle. We could do the crafty version of Spin the
Yeah,
Bottle.
you could do spin the bottle.
This is called Best Pop. I'm going to take this out because of the glare. So what it's got in here, I can use the insert because everything's printed on here, is you've got the nutrition facts. So you can make a super dad that goes on the front there. You can do world's best pot. So you can make a whole label to go around your beer bottle.
Yeah.
You can even just cut it out just with this piece and then cut it the width down. So you've got all the score lines and everything. You don't have to hand score it. The only craft I do is beer.
I do craft.
It's your day, Father's Day, Dad, number one, the man, the myth, the legend. And you've also got Dad's nutrition facts, hard work, role model, dependability, dad jokes, ask mum, caring, and unconditional love. Isn't that cute? And over the time, we will have, so like here, Kim used it in the background. This is another stamp set we'll get to in a second. This one here, she did one of our older stencils on here. And then look, she made it into the
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Woohoo.
Woo! And then we've got the only craft I do is beer. This is one of our older beer beer stencils. So the stencil does the outline and the levels in it.
Yeah.
And then we've got this one where they stamped with clear
Oh,
and then
it's got a tag
turned
on
and made
top.
it into a tag.
Oh, that's nice.
And so yeah.
You could do a loose tag as well. You could stick the string down so the tag flops about.
And there will be more stamp sets to do labels for this coming. There may be a holiday one in the works, maybe a little bit. So yeah, so that is best pop that goes with the beer bottle. Stamp is best pop. So let's pop that in there for you. So there is another way that you can use that one.
All right.
And then to go with it. So if you wonder about this color, it reminds you of Duff.
Duff. Oh, Duff beer.
Duff
Oh, it
color.
does a bit, yeah.
So this color cardstock is actually called Sedona. It's our new cardstock color. And it is that like beautiful kind of rusty, beery, masculine-y kind of color.
Yeah,
you could also
like
use it
this
for
one.
sunsets and things as well. I love this color. It's like that perfect rust. That's
Yeah.
what it reminds me of. It's like rust. And if I can find it on here,
Like
I
a
can
terracotta.
drop
It's
the
not quite
link.
terracotta, is it?
It's not
a bit
quite
more...
terracotta. It's more that rusty kind of color.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay. Next up, we have another paper pack for you. This is on the same circuit. It is foilable. And
That's going to be so cool, Ford.
so you've got like...
Because the foiling will give it the electric current kind of feel to it.
Exactly.
It's going to be really fun.
So you get 2 of each sheet. I think one of mine is short one. That's why it said Alex on the front, because it doesn't matter if I'm slightly short. But aren't these cool?
They're really fun. Just again, more of a sciencey kind of theme of
Yeah. So you've got all these kind of
wires
different
and
ones.
electronics and I don't know, kind of biological systems. I really like that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Let's see. Paper. Okay, so Bethany really set me up. She gave me a whole spreadsheet of all the links, so I have to thank her. So this is foilable. It is inkable. You can distress it. You can stamp on it. You can foil it. You can rub ink in and mediums and all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, Greg, you could foil it with bright green like I said it would. You could, or if you use that new diamond cut steel that we just released, the diamond plate on these thin ones, this would look really like metallic-y, like the current was going through it. I think that would look awesome. So yeah, tons of stuff you can do with that one.
Do we have any samples?
I don't have samples of that one. The team didn't get those. Yeah, we're a bit short on samples, but that's my fault. So.
Oh yeah.
You want to do what, this one?
Well, there's a whole bunch. It's all right. You stick with it. There's so much cool stuff in this release. Oh yeah, there's this one as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, am I showing this one?
Yeah, you can show this one.
All right, where's the black thing? Look at the bell. How cool is that? I really like this one. And we got a sample card made with it. Really nice and simple. I love my whiskey, as you can probably tell. I'm drinking some. I think that's brilliant.
And so this is splatter. This is actually, I think, flat white on the darker cardstock as well. And courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway. It's John Wayne, and that's in a stamp set. I'm going to show you in a second. But these are really like quick and easy cards, and they look amazing. I don't think there's any more in there. No, that one.
We don't have any
So,
oh yeah, of course you got that one.
I don't know what you're doing, babe. I don't know what you're doing.
Story of my life.
It's called Barrel Aged.
There you go.
So that's that one.
Whiskey theme. Totally a Greg thing. Love that. Can we do the hat?
Where did that one go?
It was back here. Okay.
That's right.
There it is.
We don't have a sample of this one.
Okay. There's a cowboy hat. This one came from, or was inspired by the coup d'etat hats that I want. You still
Oh,
know?
there was a guy in London who had a coup d'etat hat.
Really?
Yeah, he was in Selfridges. I said to Beverly, I'm like, that's a coup d'etat hat.
That's so cool. If anybody's ever heard of them, they're a small Canadian hat making company. They're called Coup d'etat. They're all over Instagram and stuff, and they do just the most absolutely amazing, like creative. Each one's a custom kind of cowboy style hats, and they're so freaking cool. And I really want one. Haven't got one yet though.
So yeah.
But they're awesome. I wonder if we could do a collaboration with them.
The makers need some Maker's Mark. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm drinking Knob Creek at the moment, but Makers. Yeah, well, we should do that. I wonder if we could collaborate with Makers Mark.
Yeah, it's the 21st, Lisa, like that weekend. So here is your cowboy hat. It's actually called, I can't remember. I think it's the Western style one. I'm pretty sure it's Western style. There's one called Western style and there's one called Rodeo. So I'm going to give you the link to both because I just want to make sure that you get the right thing. And then there is a whole bundle of all the stencils as well. So that's that one.
Go.
Okay. What do you want to do next?
Can we do the other stencil, the map? I mean, the surprise. Look at this. That's London, right?
No, it's Paris.
Oh, is it Paris?
This one's Paris. It's called On Paris.
On Paris.
On
I love
Paris.
these. I have a thing for maps and stuff. It's a part of the theme of the Mr. Maker range.
I know you're very bitter about this.
I am.
But here it is in the
Oh,
background
stuff.
here. Look how cool that is in the shaker.
That's brilliant. That's Amanda as well, isn't it? She makes great stuff.
Yeah. It's really cool. But of course you can use it like this as a map. You could use it just as a cool background. Like people wouldn't know it's a map necessarily unless you told them. It's just like
yeah,
cool
you can
pattern.
use it as you did here, almost as like a sort of aging kind of just a texture sort of background, or you make it a proper map.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So
Of Paris.
what's going to be left for Greg's release? Oh, you have to find out next week.
There's
Lots.
definitely stuff coming from my release as well, which is why I had to concede and give up some of this stuff to go into a masculine release. But
yeah, there might be a stamp set, I think.
so yeah, the Mr. Maker release is kind of almost all masculine, grungy, oldie stuff, watches, architecture, maps, cars, that kind of theme of stuff all the time. And this is the masculine release of like our main Maker Forte sort of stuff.
Yes. So go ahead, darling.
What's this one? I don't know this one. This is the 2.5.
Yeah, it's called Fan the Flames. And of course you can, fan the flames and create some really cool things. You get both pieces, so you can create the positive and the negative of your flames. But what I'm really excited about is there's a really cool sample that Amanda did right here.
Oh, look at that.
And it uses not only the Fan the Flames, but by popular demand, we have a mini farmhouse font. So if you want to use the other farmhouse font for caps and then have this, or this one is, of course, couscous. I don't know. Of course, you can see. I don't know. My brain's gone. I said coos instead of couscous.
Why are you saying couscous?
I don't know.
Of course, is what you were looking for.
that's what I
Nothing
was
to do
looking
with
for.
couscous. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. Anyway, so you have mini farmhouse font. It has all your numbers, your letters, and your punctuation on it as well. And mini. Why could I never find what I want? Apparently I can't do the alphabet today either. So yeah, so this is designed. These are about 1 inch tall, so they're really designed, to put on there on your things as well. And this was, so many people asked us for the mini farmhouse font. I will do a live craft together, probably either later in the week, depending on what's happening with Maddie, or into the weekends. First of all, I have to get craft room tidy too, which is interesting journey. Okay, this particular stamp set was designed especially for Greg, so I think he should introduce it.
Yes, dear. There it is. Introduced. You good? Moving on. What else you got in there?
So this is from our Sassy Sentiments range. It's a tongue-in-cheek fun one. So you've got your whoopee cushion, you have your dad jokes, your dad farts, and dad is right in the middle here. And you have world's best father. It's just a fun one. Everyone Everyone's loved
No,
those
it's
who
quite
we've shown
fun.
so far.
Yeah,
They've had
yeah,
a
it is to laugh.
creativation.
We
And
loved it, though.
so let me. Greg's like, great, thanks. So it's just a fun one. It's part of our Sassy Sentiments range. So it's a little bit more tongue-in-cheek, but we had to put something fun in there for dads. I think appreciate the dad jokes sometimes. So
Yes,
you
I
know.
suppose. Bethany's really good at dad jokes as well. It's hilarious.
Yeah, she's very good at dad jokes. She is the dad of the team. What about doing this one next?
Ooh, yeah.
I have lots of
this one's
samples
fun.
for this one.
So this one, photopolymer stamp set called Made in the USA. And
It's called Under the Stars.
Well, where does it say Made in the... Oh, that's where it's made.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It's called Under the Stars, and it's based on all the national parks.
Great
I
job.
do that.
Great job, Ben.
This is why I don't present on HSN.
Amanda goes, oh, Greg. Priceless. Greg, how much are you drinking? Not that
I
much.
haven't had that much. I've had like
We are
half
tired,
a
Lisa.
shot. I am
We are definitely
extremely
tired.
tired.
So it says, by the darkness, stars are revealed. Shine on. The stars wish upon themselves to shine like you. Stars can't shine without darkness. Reach for the stars. You might just become one, which I love. Like, I have so many cool samples. This is one from Kim. Love that. Look at that. She did a background and she used our Christmas stars, on the background there. Got some Maker's Magic glitter in the clouds. Let me get the link as well.
Maybe we should rename it Made in the USA. Or I should do a stamp set with Mr. Maker called Made in the USA.
So that's that one. And then the other cool thing is there is a stencil mask available to go with it too. So we did one. So if you want to, mask this out, you can.
All exactly the perfect sizes.
They are all the perfect sizes. I will put that link down there too. There we go. We also have this one is by Carrie. Carrie had way too much patience. She stuck every single one of those stars on individually.
Oh, well.
Like, I mean, come on. It's insane. And then this one is Carrie's as well. She used the mask to create an extra border. Actually, she might have used, I don't know if it's this mask she used. No, she used the bigger one that we have. Or she might use circle dies.
Yeah.
I love that. And then
Simple
this one
shapes,
Amanda did. How cool is this? I always love Amanda's blending. Amanda, is this like white paint mixed with water or white gesso or something? Because it looks really twinkly and cool.
It does look cool.
And then she colored it in and cut it out. I don't know what my favorite is.
Oh, you can't pick favorites from the designers. They're all good.
I don't know. I just like the colors on this one. Sorry. I just love this one. There's something. Yeah. I opened the box of Amanda stuff, and this was the favorite card she made in the whole thing. So, yeah, this was my absolute favorite. So that is Under the Stars. And let's see. Why don't we do that one next?
Oh, yeah. Oh, one of them's fallen off. What? It's got like...
No, that's supposed to be there. No, that's the wrong thing they put in there. She put that in there. Yeah, it's fixed.
There's another one.
No, that's in there for a reason.
Oh, that one's supposed to be in there?
Yes.
Okay. Why is it?
Just
all right, there we go. So another photopolymer stamp set. This is not called Made in the USA. It's called For My Cowboy. I knew that. Mm-hmm. That's all cowboy boots. And this one came from Tilly, didn't it?
Yes.
With her cowboy boots.
It did.
She loves these.
So Tilly is a big cowboy boots girl, and
literally a big cowboy boots girl. We went to
the neighborhood garage sale.
Yeah, and she picks up a pair of cowboy boots from a neighbor in full adult size.
Worn them ever since.
She's worn them ever since. Yeah, she just shoves loads and loads of socks in them. There's this enormously oversized pair of cowboy boots.
So there's really your John Wayne sentiment. You've got, if it ain't dirty, it ain't fun. Saddle up, country girl, cowboy, country boy. You're my favorite, and cowgirl. It actually says country foe. We had a moment with this one. So you have an extra stamp that says country girl on it, which is the correction for that.
Mistake.
Yeah,
okay,
the spelling mistake. There is another one I need to point out as well. Clearly we were having a bad moment. But this one is from Kim. So she shadow stamped this using clear ink and then used the John Wayne sentiment on it. How cool is that? I love the way she just added the gems. These are the new Morning Dew gems.
Oh, cool.
This one is also from Kim, and she used this is actually an Easter wreath stencil. This is our spring wreath, but you wouldn't know it. So really, really fun one on there as well. This one is by Carrie, and I love this.
Amazing.
So she
colour.
used the mini farmhouse font to do howdy. If it ain't dirty, it ain't fun. She used the stencil in the background, which is an older one as well. And then she colored this in, which, can I just tell you, this coloring is amazing. I don't think the camera is doing it justice, but Carrie, that was absolutely awesome. So you totally rocked this. Woo! That's a lot.
Like, that's incredible detail there in the coloring.
Like, she really rocked that coloring. So awesome job there.
That's so cool.
And then this one is Carrie's as well. She used watercolor splashes. That's the word I was looking for. And then our silver glitter embossing powder. Isn't that cool? And again, that John Wayne sentiment on there. So love, 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 love. So amazing things. So let me get for my cowboy. Apparently I still can't do the alphabet today. So there is your stamp set as well. Okay.
Very good.
And then I think we should do this one because it leads into like two others. Oh, actually, I should show you this. We don't have any samples for this one, but this is the other. I can't remember if this is the cowboy or the rodeo, whichever way around I got it. But this is the other one. This is the rodeo stencil. Thank you. Thanks.
It's been a long day.
Thanks. That's the word I was looking for. This is the rodeo stencil. So really fun one as well to do some great backgrounds on that. Amanda says she's waiting for a favorite. I don't know which one it's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you actually have to show them, babe.
Yeah, I'm looking myself.
Okay. Please hold while
really
Greg
cool.
entertains himself rather than our viewers.
Okay, here you go. This one's called Pit Stop. And it's all about racing and race cars and race drivers and race stuff and cups and all that kind of stuff. It's just awesome. I really like this one. Your arm's in the way.
Sorry, I was getting the link for them.
But look at it. Look how cool it is. It's all the race cars. I think that's brilliant. And all different types. You got like the open wheelers. You got the big wing, more modern ones. I really like that
You
one.
can add flames to the back. You've got the racers here. You've got the pit stop. You've got the number one. You've got the checkered flag.
Tracks and stuff.
And
That's
then
so cool.
to go with it, there is Champions Sentiments. And so this one has a checkered flag, the gas tank, the vroom, the different helmets, ready, set, go, work hard until your car doors open outwards. So this should say your, not you. So if you order this, we will ship you the replacement as soon as it comes in. You are the driver to your own success. Never lend your car to anyone whom you haven't given birth. You are not old. You're just a classic. You're my number one. Life's far too short to drive boring cars. A dream without ambition is like a car without gas. You're not going anywhere. Never stop dreaming. Life can go from 0 to 100 fast, and you drive me crazy. How cute are those? Greg, you should have had a little boy, Bo says.
No.
Tilly loves their cars.
Yeah.
Just like her mum. And then to go even further, I have samples for you in a second. You also have the checkered flag stencil.
That's cool. So that's another great background that you can use in just about everything. And you can either make it look properly like a flag by doing white on black and doing the checkered, or you could just use it as a plaid. You could use it as just a textured kind of background to shake things up a little bit. Very versatile.
Yes, I can link up the whole. The whole collection for you is right here. And if you want any of the bundles, I will drop those. So there is a full bundle, and there is also a bundle if you got ColourPop, then we've removed those items so you don't get duplicates. But here are some samples. This one is from Amanda. Yeah. How cute is that? And she used the mini farmhouse font again. We've got Finish Line on there. Holly says my hubby who loves Formula One would love those.
I love Formula One. I'm a huge Formula One fan. I always liked Lewis Hamilton. I saw him racing in go-karts years and years and years ago.
So there's that one. We have this one from Kim. How cute. She made her own background with the cars and then a little driver.
Okay.
And she came out there.
Oh, I love that. Love the colouring again. With
and this one's from Amanda.
Oh, that's cool.
Is this your favorite one, Amanda? I missed it. And then this one's from Kim as well. She used the world's best pop from the pop stamp set and then put the guy on the front there. Is that Greg? No, but it kind of should be. This is Amanda's favorite. I bet Jay loves this stamp set too, Amanda.
I'm too big to be a racing driver. I went into development driving in tire development and that sort of thing.
That's as close as it could go.
But I'm like 6'2" with a really big, heavy build. Racing drivers are little people, and I just so yeah, I couldn't race drive, but I went into like research and development driving and that sort of thing.
Okay. We have one more die set for you. It's called Stacked Slimline. Again, this is something that people ask for over and over and over again. And I'll show you how I developed it to try and make it as useful as possible. So first of all, it matches your Slimline card sizes that's on your maker's surface. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is every one of these goes in 1/4 of an inch. And then what we'll do is we'll also do the reverse, but you can only do so much in metal at one time. And also I did this one. I went super skinny because this works as a really great sentiment strip. So if you want to cut out your sentiments, you can just put this one over it. And most of our sentiments, like up to 2 lines, fit in it perfectly. And then you can just trim it however long you want it to be.
If the sentiment's bigger, you just use a bigger one of the rectangles.
Exactly. So I tried to do it that you could use it for sentiments as well.
And you get the magnetic strip with it as well.
It comes in the magnetic base to hold it all in
tidy,
there.
and then it all fits back in the reusable packaging.
And then it goes back in. And you even have a picture on the front, so you know exactly what's inside of it. You don't have to...
The packaging works great, because you just put them in a drawer and flick through to find the one you want. It's all neat and tidy, and then you've got a picture of it there to show you what it is. It's robust as well. It's a nice solid cardboard. It's not going to just like
they don't
tear apart or disintegrate or anything like that.
And for those of you who asked for blank ones, we are working on that as well.
Blank ones?
Blank envelopes, so you could store other dies in here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should sell it. Oh, so good.
Okay, and then the next one, this is just a basic builder that you can use for everything. I love doing clouds. Just my thing, as you all know. But we did a couple of different shapes of clouds in here as well. Go on, tell them the story.
Oh, it reminds me when I was a really little boy and I was growing up in my dad's house, and my mum and dad painted clouds on the ceiling in my room. And it's just one of my oldest ever memories of laying in bed looking up at like the painted clouds. It's really cool. It reminds me of that.
I may have channeled that a little bit when I did this. So yes, so this is great. This is High in the Sky, it's called, envisioned by Greg's
Clouds.
Yes. Okay, so all of you have kind of seen these already, but I want to let you know we do have, they came out at the last Foiling Friday, but there are 3 masculine simple sayings. There is old fashioned, let's hear it for the boys, and hit the road jack. Tons and tons of masculine sayings in here. They all line up with the dies, so you can cut them out and things. Some cool kind of backgrounds as well. You can foil them, ink them, you know, all those kinds of things as well. So yes, so I just want to let you know I put them in the box just to remind everyone that they are there too. We have one more stamp, and then we have a couple of extra goodies. So this one is called One Step at a Time. I love those like illusion stamps. That's what this reminded me of.
It reminds me of what's it called? The video game that the girls both like playing.
Tetris?
No,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. It reminds me of Minecraft. But obviously we can't call it Minecraft. It's just something.
It's called One Step at a Time.
Yes.
There you go. Just to kind of get it. But like how cool that is as a background.
Yeah.
Like just a little section of it, and all I did was put my fingers over it, so I kind of got nice fade outs and things.
Yeah. So you get like a texture on a texture doing it that way.
Yeah.
It's really cool. This one's really difficult to make, by the way.
Is it?
Just pointing that out. Yeah, we make all our stamps ourselves, and this one's a real pain.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So don't buy that one because it's difficult to make.
It's really cool. I love it. I love it. Like this is one of my favorite. I know it's just a background, but it's one of my like absolute favorite stamps.
It is cool. There's a lot you can do with it.
I think I can grade.
It's going to end up really popular. I know it is.
Yeah. I love this stamp. Let me find the link for it. It's called
No, don't do
One
that.
Sniff
Everybody
at
will
a
go and
Time.
order it.
Go order it. Go order it. I want to see Greg suffer and make them.
Oi!
Oh, by the way, I broke my nail off yesterday opening a box. So I found a Copic, the perfect shade, and I coloured on my nail.
It in. I bet nobody even noticed until you said that.
Probably not, but I thought it was a funny anecdote. All right. Next up, we have. I don't know where to start. Okay, first of all, we have the new embossing powder called Moscow Mule.
Do you want to put it on white?
Well,
Oh,
I could tip some out so you can see. So you can see it's got like black and copper in it.
Hey, do you want to zoom in on this?
Well, as if by magic, we have one that Katie did for us. It's not picking up the copper as much, but I can assure you, like in person, it has a really bright copper into it with a black undertone.
Really
it really matches that Moscow Mule make fairy floss. That's the word I was going for. Really, really, really well. Like,
and they're really highly reflective as well. All of these that we do, we put a lot of the.
Yeah.
You got it? A lot of the stuff that makes it really bright and really. You literally just dumped it all over yourself.
It's fine. I'm going to have a bath afterwards. I'm just going to get the link for it for them. It's called Moscow Mule. There is also another embossing powder this month. It is called Pedal Dash. So you can kind of see it in here. But Katie swatched it out for us. And it literally reminds me of like pebbles at the beach. Or I thought with distressed plaid, it would look really cool. Like that grungy tone. So it's like clear and white.
Yeah.
And then it's got gold and black chunks.
It reminds me a lot of the sand at the beach I used to go with my grandma. It's really cool.
I was going to hold it for our beacheries, but I kind of like the masculine effect. Because I think this would give you a really good, like, grungy background.
Yeah. Well, it's really difficult to show this stuff on camera without doing special lighting stuff. But in person, it looks clear. Like there's parts of it that look clear, and then there's parts of it that have like the sand and the black in there.
I'll find the link for you. Pebble Dash is this one. Okay. And then we have a new kaleidoscope powder as well.
Oh, this one's amazing.
I could do some black cardstock actually, because she didn't scratch any out on black. I don't know. That'll do. It's going great. It's fine. That's sticky.
Good. Yeah. The other side's fine.
No, this is sticky, so it'll stick to that. It is called Borealis, and here it is on white because Katie swatched it out. So it's like pinky orange with like a silver iridescent tone to it.
It's freaking cool. It's iridescent between pink and orange. I'm
just going to take a bit. This is actually the duo gel that we did for.
Look at that. Up a bit.
So
it's just got like all. It's got blue in there too.
You can rub this on duo gel and it will stick because duo gel is sticky. You'll still have to seal it, but I didn't mention that on Foiling Friday. But
just so pretty. Like that's so.
I love this stencil.
So awesome.
Just FYI.
So when it's on, if you use the same stuff, you use it on the white, it becomes a more of an orange and kind of iridescent pink. And on black, it picks out a blue.
Blue and a purple.
So you don't see the blue. Can you show the black and white together next to each other? On the white, you don't. Oh, you do see the blue a little bit there. Look.
Yeah, it's in the shift. Super, super cool.
These are like my favorite
turns
product.
Into the sun.
They're just
so true. Alex.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's like you could do a card with like one orb in the sky. You look at it one way, it's the moon. You look at it the other way, it's the sun.
Yeah, that so this is Borealis.
Cool. I love
so you
these.
can rub this
so
into your duo
fun.
gel and it will pick up because it's sticky. You still need to, I would still hairspray it, but this stencil, for anyone who wants it, is called Juxtaposed. I love the stencil, by the way.
I love the stencil, and that
Borealis.
The Borealis is just fantastic. That might be my new favorite above, I think, Alien. I love Alien as well.
And then this is Pebbles in the Sand Glitter. Hang on. which is on this. It's on this card here. I left it out.
Well, I was going to need a picky poker tool
Oh.
to pick the top off.
Sorry, I already did it. So
This is kind of a
pebbles,
similar theme,
this
isn't
is
it? This is
chunky
pebbles
glitter,
again.
and then you can see what it looks like when you actually use it in this card. So they're in the shaker, all out like this. How cool is this?
I love that too. Kind of a different type of sand to the other theme of sand.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Brilliant.
And then I'll get you a
I
link
love
for
chunky
it.
glitter as well.
You
I
can
don't know what it is.
do
I just find chunky glitter much more cool.
maybe because you're a man.
Oh, maybe.
Like it's manly, it's chunky.
Manly. Mango girl glitter.
And then-
we should have called it girl glitter. Maybe I should do in my release a girl glitter. Really
And then
chunky.
this one is called Sky at Night. And it is, I call it like ghost purple. It's black with like this purple ghost. I don't even know another
Would that
way
stick
to
to that
explain
thing as well?
this. I don't know, probably not.
I don't know. I'm just thinking to show people.
No. I
You
mean,
can see it. a little
when
bit.
I got some white here. You can see it on there.
That's really cool.
So
Yeah, it's like I see it as like a starlit sky kind of thing.
that's what I thought when I saw it.
It's like
The
black, but you've got flecks in there that make it look like twinkles of stars and stuff. Really
you
cool.
find the link, Sky at Night. And I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. Let's have a quick look
Cool.
through the list.
That's a big
So
release.
it is. We had 2 ink pads, lemon and lemon. Color Morning Dew gems. We had 2 embossing powders, a fairy floss, a kaleidoscope powders, 3 dyes, 2 printed papers, a solid core cardstock, speciality glitter, all of our stamps, the really cool paper. Remember this paper? That goes with it and everything. So I'm gonna oh, I got it. Hang on.
All right, that's a hopical.
You can talk to me for a second.
What am I supposed to talk about? I don't know. I could literally skim past everything again very quickly if you'd like and sort of show what we've got going on. But I think that's pretty much everything for this release, which I'm really annoyed because most of it I thought would be really cool in the Mr. Maker collection, but it's ended up in the masculine release for kind of the regular Maker Forte collection. But there you are. We've got a lot more masculine stuff coming up in the Mr. Maker collections, which are coming soon. And we'll have more of these to go through all of those releases and all the new products we've got coming out there. I feel like Gareth in, not Gareth, the other guy in the film. Oh, I can't remember what it is. What the film's called now. Wayne's World, that's it. Okay, is there anything else anybody would particularly like to see again? While Alex is gone, we can quickly skim through. I can show you any products you may have missed at the start or any of the samples. We got the new ink pad. We got the new, oh yeah, you still on front on. Switch it over. There we go. We've got the lemon ink pad, which is a new release for this month. We've got, which I think we showed here, kind of a really lovely mid-tone, lemony sort of yellow. It sits between, I think we agreed it worked, it sits between the Yellowstone, which is one of our, the Yellowstone is our, I think it's our single biggest selling ink pad that isn't like the black, the clear, or the fog, like an actual colored ink pad. Embossing powder. Oh, and the high dye. Yes. Okay. We can go and have a quick look at the high dye and the slimline stack dyes. Okay. A few things in here that we can show you. Let me find those. Got the slimline stacked dyes. Let me just clear up a little bit. Oh, Alex is back. They want to see the slimline stacked dyes again and the high dye. So I'm going to find the high dye.
Okay.
Everything all right?
Yeah, she's okay. So here is this. And so it comes on the metal plate and then it goes all the way from like the 8.5 by 3.5 and then it goes down every 1/4 of an inch. So you can do the perfect layers without having to do any measuring. It does it all for you.
And kind of when it's appropriate, we always put the magnetic strip in. Like there isn't one in every single die set because some die sets are just one die. It doesn't make any sense. Or if there's only 2, sometimes it doesn't make sense, but if it makes sense to put the magnetic sheet in, then we always do. We just chuck it in there.
Yeah.
So this is the high die.
And I just dropped a link to the whole collection, so if you want to go and visit it there, you can.
So the talk wordy to me high. The high die is a way cool name. Which I really like. So this is a 2-part. You've got the
there's a mistake. This says 3-part. It's actually 2. The high is joined together.
Yeah. Okay.
So you do get 3 pieces when you cut it out, but it's 2 dies.
Well, I guess you can choose. You can either cut through that and have 3 dies, or you can leave it as is and have 2 dies. So it's actually really up to the user. So this is a high, which is your 2 letters, your H and your I, but it's actually at the moment a 1 piece. But if you wanted to, you could cut through between the 2 and then make your 3 die set. So it's really either 2 or 3, depending on how you want to use it. We've just got it here as 2.
And someone asked for a link to the paper, so I'm just dropping that as well. Wasn't there one in the simples? There was one. I'm not sure what she meant. Simple saying die was there.
Cool.
There wasn't. No, there's not one in the simple sayings. We didn't discover we could do magnet until after that. So, yes. Scroll up.
All right, I'll switch the front on.
Crafter party boxes will ship out tomorrow. We just finished assembling all the pieces, so now we get to make up the boxes tomorrow. So yes, so they will ship to you tomorrow. And if you don't have one, there are 3 left, and it is join the crafterparty.com. I haven't seen one, but
I haven't seen one pop up, so there's probably still 3 left.
2. Amanda just said there's 2. So one's gone while we've been sitting here. So yes, there's 2 left. Join the craft party. We do a whole weekend of crafting. It goes from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. Every hour is a different blogger. Plus, you get a demo from me, and you get lots of exclusives and fun stuff. And I also want to thank everyone for their patience with orders, because with me being away and Creativation, it got a little bit crazy. Mm-hmm. But I have to say, we shipped 150 orders today, just today. So we are down to double digits left. There's under 100 for us to ship. And some of those are for the crochet mandala, which Sizzix have literally just shipped to us as well. When do color pop boxes for March go out? March have long shipped, Patricia. If there's an issue, email Bethany, ecom@makerforte.com. So yes. Yes, you will get a supplies list, Sheila. It comes out about 2 weeks-ish, 2 weeks before the event. So you will get that as well. So that's everything. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the well wishes for Maddie. We're going to hop off of here, and don't forget to go place your orders. I'll drop the link again to the full collection right here. And then I'll be back on later in the week to do some craft togethers. We've got Lift Your Spirits coming up, Mr. Maker Monday coming up, all sorts of fun stuff going on. And happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'm sure I'll see you before Sunday anyway. But if you want anything from the new release, let your beloved ones know. They can always, of course, send you a gift card as well from Maker Forte. That'd be a perfect present as well. So thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Can I get you that for your Mother's Day?
No.
Why? You just said it's perfect. I can give you a Maker Forte gift card.
Anyway.
All right. Idea.
I'm going to say goodnight, everyone, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks for joining us. Happy crafting, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.